Girl, I think we're live and I forgot to put chapstick on.
Are we? Oh, goodness. Well, hello. I would
Are
go
you
ahead.
whispering or is that your voice?
Girl, I'm a little hoarse this today. I don't know what's going on. It must be something in the air in Texas. But hey, we're going to make it work. Are you excited? I'm so excited. It is
You know,
Saturday. Saturday.
we got
We're
so
going to
much great
dance.
feedback from last week, girl. So hopefully we don't mess this up too much. But should we just go ahead and cue the intro music in?
Let's
Shall we make this
go.
official? Official?
Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Hey y'all, welcome to my corner. This is your girl Raquel, aka Raki. Step into our world of connections where I'm a proud Hounds of Business Pack leader, which is a community of entrepreneurs committed to sharing positivity, growing together, and never forgetting to inject some fun. Get to know amazing people in this safe space, so come and join me in my connection corner.
Hey. Hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. Hola, hola, Adriana. Everybody's tuning in already. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. I am so excited. I am super excited to start this. But anyways, Sia, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. Now that I have applied my chappy, sticky, I'm okay now.
You're ready to conquer the world, aren't we?
Oh,
There we go.
there is something to be said. I guess certain individuals may or may not understand that, but sometimes having that little lip gloss moment is like, boom, I'm finished. I'm good. I'm done.
You're like, yes, that gloss is going to go a long way, going to conquer the world. But anyhow, I want to thank everybody who's tuning in the chats. It's just awesome. Happy Saturday to everyone. Today's social Saturday is all about connecting. So so much for joining me in my connection corner. This is new. So tell us a little bit about what's going on with you. I'm excited to hear this.
Well, look, it's a new year, new everybody, new everything. But at the same time, it's not so much a new. It's just it's almost like a refresher, right? Like how good does it feel to wake up in the morning and like just wash your face, you know? And I think that's I think how I feel right now is obviously I'm not a new person. I'm me. I'm the result of all the experiences, but I do feel
Mhm.
refreshed.
There we go.
Refreshed.
The fresh. And you feel that brilliant beam of light in your face, don't you?
Oh my god, are you trying to say what I think you're trying to do here, girl? Okay.
Hey,
I
we
think we
gotta
can
go. We
break it.
gotta go. Who's
We
making
can
this
break it.
possible? We gotta talk about that, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, okay, I'm not very subtle, but I was trying to be a little bit more subtle this time around. But no, girl. Okay, so everyone, welcome. I'm kind of like trying to do a much better job than last week where I was like trying to figure things out. So I'm going to kind of scroll our comments here at the bottom here. But okay, look, here's a dealio. I launched my own business, closed my other business, and not a bad thing, just simply, and this is a great life lesson. If you go into partnership with others, you know what? Sometimes it doesn't work out for whatever reason. And we just made a business decision. We had different directions of where we want to take our business. So we opted to part kindly, if I that's the best way I can put it. So yeah, I've launched Brilliant Beam Media, and Raquel Raki is a big component of it. So it is still a digital content creation, strategy consulting production company. So, AKA anything that you want to do from a podcast, live streaming, shorts, like how to create that video kind of like look and feel that's so popular in social media today. My company can help you with that. But what I've also found out is so many people ask me for, well, can you build the website for that? Or can you do the social media for us? Or can you do all the graphics? Or can you do the music? And the answer before was yes, but now it's screw it. I'm in, I'm all about all ships rising with the tide, as you know, Raki. And
Hey.
basically, I've enlisted a whole crew of amazing entrepreneurs that have their own businesses that can fill out those gaps that I can't fill. And for all intents and purposes, we are literally one big ass ship growing and rowing together. And I'm a huge
Amen.
advocate. So excited. So that's what Brilliant Bee Media is. So we're a conglomerate of
Amen.
awesomeness. We're shining the light together like,
Woo.
Care Bears, superpower.
Yes, and I love that. And again, this is part of why I am on this platform because we really must live and breathe what we talk about, the connections, the importance of the connections, the collaborations, and all the beautiful magic. Again, the key word here is magic that can happen from really opening ourselves up to opportunities, to meeting people, whether it's online, virtually, or actually in person. You don't know how, I mean, you and I, we met through this amazing community of the hounds of business, thanks to our one and only Mike Asherbanner. Oh, there he goes. And, everybody's just talking about Mike and just the amazing talent that he has, that gift that he
Oh
has for
my.
connecting individuals, and so
Mhm.
we're always praising him because we love him. He's just an amazing and genuine, authentic individual who is looking out for building this community of entrepreneurs who actually want to do things and change the world, right, in a positive light, help one another, growing and having success by helping one another. There's no other way to put it. So I'm happy to say that it's definitely one of our sponsors of making this show happen. So I'm so excited to be a part of this wonderful community and being one of their leaders. So shout
Right.
out to you.
The Pro Mechanic is the official business name, but it's Mike Asherbrainer. He has the Hounds of Business Happy Hour live stream on Wednesday nights, of which another sponsor of this is Brilliant Bee Media,
Hey,
and shining a light to all your digital content needs. I swear to
I
God,
love
like
them.
by the end of this, I think we'll get better taglines of like how we're going to like self promote where it doesn't sound so corny.
Well, you know what? This is chill. This is relaxed. Like I said, that's just who we are. We're very chill individuals. We love having serious business, of course, but why not inject the fun in it, right? Serious business done in fun. So let's see what is Mike saying. How's a business happy hour is 13 episodes in and already have amazing partners in Sia and Rick. Oh,
Wait,
thank you
13
so much.
episodes? Are you
It's
are you sure about
crazy.
that?
Hey, lucky 13. I love number 13. So, but anyways, I want to give shout out to a couple of people in the audience. Let's see. We already got our one
Oh,
and
this is
only
a
Mike. Who is
okay. Okay.
LinkedIn
Oh,
user?
LinkedIn user. I'm not live streaming on the actual platform. So, man alive, guys, sorry. Like, if you don't open your settings on LinkedIn, you'll just come up as
Mm,
LinkedIn user to us. So, we'll probably see you later. But at least we put your post up to say thank you.
later,
Mike, are
later,
you like just
later.
Mike is like pounding away on the keyboard. It's like the only person.
Mike,
But
aren't you sick? Isn't
Jody
he?
Lamb is
Hey, Jody. Hey, love. Send you hugs. I'll be seeing her next month in that concert we're going to. Remember?
you're gonna be seeing me too, right? Like,
Yes, of
yeah.
course. I'm just saying I'm including her, but so Jody's another one of our brilliant, stellar members in the community, and she's an amazing person. She's out there ruling the world and doing big things in with structure settlement. So definitely, like I said, if you guys really, I would urge and instinct you to connect with individuals in this community, just because we're doing so many different things and people from different backgrounds, different expertises, different industries. You just get so many different things to tap into that you can learn. And I love cross collaborating with so many folks. I just think that that's where the essence of actually personal growth lies in. And so, yeah, man, I'm always up for that. I'm a chatterbox. I'm always chatting with everybody. I'm
I,
everywhere.
but I love that because I think that that's chatting is a first step to getting to know someone. Okay, other than a smile, you gotta kick it off with a smile. But yeah, no, I think with the whole networking thing, and Mike, I will say this: Mike, 13 months ago, had no idea how to imagine networking with people. Um, like that actually makes a true real connection, and it would just happen to be we met through another individual, and Mike likes to tell the story. We could talk about that one later, but allegedly he got his butt chewed out on a live stream, and I was like, dude, you're good, you good, don't worry about it. And he stuck with it, and now he just built this huge community, and I'm a proud member of being a hound, oh, as well,
Oh,
oh. That's kind of
oh yeah,
embarrassing,
honey.
huh?
We're
Kind of embarrassing. Let's be real.
But this is the reality, right? I mean, we do, Mike, we need to start coming up with like a ooh, with a
No,
call or something.
God, could you imagine if like, okay, first off, that's what my karaoke sounds like. Oh,
Oh my God. That's how I'm gonna sound right now. Shoot. But yeah, no, but again, I go back to saying that, right? the wonderful individuals that you can actually meet on this platform. It's like you have just amazing numbers, right? But the problem is sometimes people are so reserved, they're so scared to actually be themselves. Crazy. Hey, Joseph, that's my photographer from Houston. Mwah, I love you.
Oh,
Thank you so much for showing up. The
Mike.
pictures.
Michael, he wants to talk about the story now. I don't know. Mike, if you can hang tight a little bit, we want to give Mike Ashebrainer a little bit of a rest. We'll talk about his rough night last night. But man, there's like so many cool people here. So okay, again, I don't know who it was last week, but Magic Mirror, we're gonna look through and we're gonna say hello to Ernest. Hi, Ernest.
Ernest. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. We love to have you. It's one of those things. Again, I don't know where you're reporting yourself from or you were tuning in from, but I always like to tell people, tell me where you're watching, like which part of the world, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Ernest?
Yes. Okay, so here, then let's say hello then to Pietro
I think
Marticek.
Piero. I know you said your
Piero.
name in your video, but I think he's from New Zealand or Australia. It's like the next day over there already. He's in the future.
I know, in the future. You know what's funny? I did hashtag future because in my back of my mind, by the way, it's supposed to be a tech reference for, the hashtags. But for me, I was like, I know there's going to be some Australians. I don't know. It's 4 a.m. for them. Maybe not, but maybe like we'll
Shout
get
out to Helen Peck. She's always such a great
I
supporter.
know. Oh, Ernest is from London. Thank you. Yeah, everyone, tell us where you're coming from, because that's always so fascinating and cool for us.
For real. I love seeing, see, I told you I was right. He was from Australia.
Do you sleep people in Australia? Do you guys have the wicked hours, man? Like funniest personalities, and then you apparently don't sleep either.
9 a.m. he says. Whoop,
It's 9
whoop.
a.m.
Hey, Aaron, thank you so much for resharing my stuff this week. You're so amazing. Thank you for tagging me to support other creators as well. See, this is the beauty of it, right? I met Aaron through another creator, and he's been such a support system for me. He's amazing. He's a sweetheart from Canada, and he's now part of the community too. And we're just connecting every which way, and I love it because it really shows people that magic that is connecting with other individuals, despite whether they're from other side of the world, despite industries and differences. There's always a bridge where you can actually connect with somebody, and you never know what magic can come out of that. I love it.
Okay, so maybe we should do a little challenge. I'll start with Michael Cassidy. So thanks, from Minnesota. What does Michael do? Do you know? Minnesota.
Michael, yes, he was on this gentleman Mike Miller's show. I believe it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. He did an amazing thing. He's in the tech world. He does all of that. But he recently launched his own business, and it's just so fun. He's the guy you see on the computer, but he's actually doing exercises. So it was just amazing. He does something different, and I commend you, Michael, and I bid you so much luck and success in your new adventure. I think you're going to do fantastic. So thank you so much for being such a big supporter.
Yeah, cool to meet you, Michael. I'm a former techie person myself, so I love to meet new people in the industry. I was in sales, however, so I was more like a groupie of the techie world, but would love to learn more what you're doing, and if there's any way we can support you, my friend. Always happy. We have another Northerner here.
Well, this is Aaron. Yeah, this is Aaron.
That's Aaron that you're telling me about. Okay.
We have Benita Lee, who is part of our community. She's also she's from Alberta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. So, hey, Aaron, maybe you need to connect with Benita Lee. She's one of our amazing individuals, and she does. Remind me exactly what she does. I know she does something like really, really.
Oh my gosh, she's like, I know Benita does the trade, clients, and governance and all that stuff. So she knows all the rules of if you do international trade and so back in the day when I did manage an international account, and I worked at Hewlett Packard at the time, and they were like very hardcore about making sure you knew the rules to doing business internationally. They're like, you're not to deal with third-party agents, and they're like, you're not to pay bribes, and I'm like, wait, what? I just remember going, I just talk to people and then I get paid. I don't understand what all this trade governance stuff is all about. Benita is like a wealth of wisdom. And I didn't realize as an American, how much ignorance we have about our trading that we do with the globe. So We'll just keep that. Next comment.
And you're right, and that's why I think it's very important. But Benita Lee, she's amazing. So I honest to God, since I'm not in that industry, sometimes the technology, like the techie words that she uses, I'm like, I don't get it. But I learn, right? I learn, and I look forward to seeing her soon. Hopefully, in my trip to Canada, or maybe she comes to Houston. Who knows?
Everyone come to us. Yes. Okay. So we have Julius from Indonesia. I don't know anyone in Indonesia, actually. So you're the first person I could say. So good morning to you.
Yes, I think we're connected. I believe so. So, oh, Mike is getting so much love, and I love that. I love that. Let me see.
Okay. What does this mean? 0115 here.
That's, I guess, the 1 in the morning, 1:15 in the morning.
Oh, geez, Louise, people.
There,
Well, it's a Saturday. I guess it's okay.
So
Jody's in
Sunday.
New York. Okay, cool deal.
Hi,
Wait.
New York. Can you do the New York accent? New York. I can't.
New York. I can't.
It's more nasally, right?
Well, it's not neat. Well, it depends on what borough you are in. But I remember when I used to wait tables at Disney, and just to be a smart aleck, I'd be like, "What do you kids having today?" And I'd just be talking, and they're like, "Are you from New York?" I'm like, "No, I'm a Southern Californian," or as Mike likes to say, I'm a Floridian because I was born in Florida.
But you don't claim it. You don't claim it.
I mean, I was only there for 2 years. Kind of old. Oh, thank you, LinkedIn user that I don't know who you are, unfortunately.
Yes, you got to change your settings, hon. You got to change your settings. But one word that just came to my mind is Lucias, Cantor Centimore. Poppycock. That word just came to my head. So she says it, poppycock.
Okay, maybe I'm just hella behind again. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mike. Mike is saying Erin Gibson is that LI user that we don't know. But Adriana, hey girl, I can't wait to talk to you this week.
Oh, you guys have a meeting set up already? Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God.
Oh, yes. Heck yeah. Adriana, put your link in. Please do. And send it to us so we can share it. Absolutely. I'd be happy to share it. And besides that, I promised my boyfriend after this live stream I would clean up the house. So, Adriana, if you give me an excuse to delay it another hour or two, I'm kosher.
Yeah, because now she's going to get in some trouble. I see a certain somebody correcting our what is it, pronunciation on a certain metal, or I guess it's an alloy on the periodic table.
Oh, aluminium? Are we talking about aluminium again? Oh, here we go.
Hi, everyone from Cartagena, España. Good evening, Fulgencio. Hi, thank you for tuning in. That's amazing. From Spain, the motherland for us. I have to do my flamenco dance, type thing.
Oh man, if I could go, I would. España is the one of my bucket list locations to go, so I'm a little jealous. Oh, New York. New York. Oh, here we go. There we go. Aluminium.
Oh, Jesus.
In the house.
Aluminum.
Oh, see, I love our crew. Thank you so, Michael. So that was Tracy Lamb, by the way. That was, I guess we got some missing settings here.
Oh, okay. So Tracy, maybe we need to get together to talk about your what is it? The privacy settings, right? Just to make sure you don't come up as a LinkedIn user, because we want to know who it is. We want to give you, a shout out. We want to
stalk you. We want to stalk you.
Well,
at least just for this moment in time. Please let us. No, I was born in Florida, Orlando. So I'm a Disney World baby, and I worked at Disneyland for almost 7 years in California. So I am the Floridian.
You don't claim it, though. You didn't claim it last time.
I look, it's Florida.
A lot of weirdness come off from there. But anyhow, girl, so I want to go into a couple of shout outs, like for real, that this week I've had a couple of things happen that were just amazing within our community. Iceland, oh Lord, I've always wanted to go there.
In Norway. Yeah, wow. I don't know.
Tell us one cool, hey, Skafty, tell us one cool fact about Iceland. Like, I'm interested.
It's one of the hardest. It's actually known as one of the hardest languages in the world to learn. Like because it's so unique. Yeah. Someone correct me, but I'm pretty confident. Aw.
Would you
happy to support you and lift you up, but we don't know who you are. But hey, whoever you are, everyone, truly, Brilliant Bee Media, the company that I launched, is all about empowering and uplifting and supporting one another. Now, to clarify, and I just want to make sure everyone understands it, it's doing it together, right? So there are times when you need to absorb more energy than others because maybe you're just in that darker place and sometimes you need a little bit more extra light. But please understand, guys, we are all about sharing our light. And if you're a bot, I swear to effing goodness gracious, I will cut a biatch. Okay, that's all. But I'm a really nice person.
She'll cut.
Oh, Nepal. Oh my gosh. Everyone around the world, you guys. This is
I'm so excited. I'm super excited. So, again, we're going to, and the reason we're doing this, I guess maybe we can say, wait, our talk going that we're a conversation. Oh my God, Jocelyn, thank you, my Dominican brother. Que lo que? He's he's up in the East Coast, and he's amazing. He does a lot of good stuff. He's a Twitter king, so his thing is Twitter. But thank you so much for popping up.
I need help of understanding why Twitter isn't like a cesspool that I think it is.
Okay, well, I'm going to connect you both. So hey, or Jocelyn, can you send a connection request to Miss Lovely Sia, and she'll accept to say, hey, Twitter world. But anyhow, so the reason why we're doing this is we wanted to have a space on a Saturday and just do so many different things with individuals. Provide an opportunity for individuals to have a safe space where they can, talk amongst themselves, where they can share expertise, where they can connect on a different level, if that makes much sense, and because I believe in the magic, I believe in nurturing those type of conversations because there's so much potential in that. And I keep going back to the same freaking, factor, but it is so true. I mean, look at you and me. Look at Mike and us. Look at that community. This is what it turns out to be. We're collaborating. We're doing so many magical projects in the background that I'm just so excited and I cannot wait to share.
I know. So this is like maybe just I would say this is like a little sneak door. Does that make sense? Of when we are talking about collaboration and networking in the truest sense at LinkedIn, this is it. Like I don't know if you can. We're not saying it just yet because we're still kind of baking it up right now. It's still like, it's like that brownie when you stick the toothpick in there and you're like, oh, it's not sticking. It's still wet. So stay tuned, you guys. But yes, Raquel, we're talking about a safe space because we offered a safe space for each other when we were going through our respective transitions.
Right. And that's why this is so important to me, right? Because I was given that opportunity to have a safe space to go through our transitions. And now that we're, one step ahead, and I believe in improving, inching your way on a daily basis. I know everybody wants to have like a big pie, like bite of the pie, right? But why not savor it morsel after morsel? Like that's how I usually like to approach things, because you really get to savor that experience. You get to savor that specific moment, and you get to grow within that specific moment. So having said that, that's why I tell people, hey, you don't know, you never know what's going to end up happening. You never know. You just say hi, if you say hello, even if you're uncomfortable, if you're scared, the worst that could happen is like you don't get a response, right? You won't get a response, or you just get like, I'm not interested or whatever. Don't approach with a pitch slap though. Yeah.
Oh my God, no pitch. Oh no.
I hate those.
I hate pitch slap. Oh my gosh.
It's really ridiculous. So that's why it's like we face those every single day. But anyhow, so going back to what I was saying, the beauty of being in this community, the beauty of building and really nurturing a community like Mike has done with the hounds, and it's just amazing. So I want to be able to shout out one specific individual she's very dear and near to my heart, just because she's so amazing in what she does. I don't know if you're able to pull it up, Sia. If not, it's okay. I want to give a moment to a person that I really highlighted yesterday in my post. And I don't know if she's in the comments right now, though. Maybe she's out there having a life. She's like enjoying dinner.
But you go say your name. Trying to pull it up and cue that up.
Yeah,
say her name.
It is our one and lonely.
One and lonely?
One and only.
Girl, your English some days just kills me. Legit.
Hey, I told you. It's that brain of mine. But anyhow, Dina, this is her lovely book, Winning in Your Own Court. I love it. You see that? I know it's like the image is messed up, but just look at it. But I highlighted her on my post yesterday, and I want to be doing that for individuals, right? I want to start being able to give them credit for all the hard work that they're putting. Hey, writing a book is not easy.
No.
I'm still writing mine. And I'm like, when am I going to be done? And, in the audience, we have Nick, who's written not only one, but two, right? So, it's, I know that we have a lot of authors in the audience too. But so if you want to get an opportunity to feature your book or get featured here on the show, I would totally, love to do that. Just hit us up.
Yeah,
So,
and I'm like so not like I'm still trying to work out this thing here. What's the name of her book again? Dina's book?
Winning in Your Own Court. Yes. And so she was my post yesterday for Friday. Yes, Winning in Your Own Court. All the information on how to get her book, and it's on her website and also on Amazon. So you can definitely get that. But it's an amazing book. So
It
FYI.
is. Well,
But
speaking
anyways,
of books, can I say?
yes,
Am I allowed?
yes. Aw, look who's back there. Who's literally back there, right? Back there and back there.
Look what finally got in. What finally came in. Thank you, Amazon.
Yay, I had it
Apparently
too
they
late.
had to like row it over
Wait,
from the
there we go.
UK, but finally
Yay.
got it. Woo
Why is
woo.
my image?
It's in your camera setting, girl. We'll talk about that later. But
Hey, Nick, why don't you take a screenshot of this? This is when you're going to have two
I know.
lovely ladies holding your book at the same time.
Oh wait, no, let's not cover his face.
Yeah, I know.
I hope you better be
Anyways.
screenshotting this, sir.
Are you screenshotting it?
I have no idea.
No,
No, there he
he's
goes.
probably not.
Yay! Okay, we gotta share
He's
his
probably
one.
not.
Yay!
He's probably not
So
there.
there we go.
Aw.
Yay!
We love you, British boy. British boy. British. He brings the fun into this crew for sure. And that's, again, that's one of the most wonderful things too, that we're such an eclectic crew. We come from different backgrounds, yet we find a way to actually merge all of our expertises and create a freaking like magical thing, right? Comedy, involve business, and why not? I think it's just amazing, involving mental health and just health in general. And Nick has found the perfect, literally like a recipe. Oh, he took a screenshot. Yay!
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
That is
so
too funny.
as
So-
go ahead, girl.
No, I was gonna say, go ahead, go. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I mean, let me ask you this, Raki, because your connection corner, right? So, like, we've been talking about this of the value of the relationship and whatnot, and we did mention of like the pitch slapping, but I mean, you've cultivated this huge following on LinkedIn pretty organically. Like, I've never seen anyone do it. Now, of course, some could criticize, like, you're a good-looking female and whatnot. So let's lean into that conversation, because do you believe you could still be, quote, LinkedIn influential and be a dude, for example?
Absolutely. Why not? I mean, I think it boils down, to be honest, to what you're bringing to the platform, the value that you're offering your audience, the substance that you have. And I mean, please, let's take Nick, for example, right? He's a pretty influential individual, right? Quote unquote influencer, but he's an influential individual in the UK. And only now he's getting to be known here with the United States or the American audience, because the dude, let's say the dude has substance, right? He has his own credibility, his own expertise. He comes from a background in hospitality and management, but in that and in his journey, he's been doing so many other things and injecting comedy in it, right? Personal trauma, whatever trauma he's gone through, he's utilized that to really bring up all his different talents. And we all have different talents. We just don't explore them, or we're scared to do that. But now he's making a difference, right? And that's where the influencing part comes in, I think. So yes, to answer your question, I believe you can be a dude and still be an influencer. Hey, Mike is an influencer.
I mean,
too.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, look, Nick is good looking. He's got the UK accent that us Americans, love and adore. I guess on the flip side, I guess if you want to throw Mike into that mix, I mean, Mike's good looking, and I guess the UK gals would be like, guys and gals would be in love with that Kentuckian accent, like Turkey accent. So yeah, and that hat. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a hat, right? So
Kentuckian, is that how you say it?
I have
Kentuckian?
I don't know. I just make my words up. You know that. Hey, look,
Oh,
if Nick is going to torture us with his like dad jokes and puns all day long, I'm just going to make words up that just suits my mood, right? So,
right, right.
no, but yeah,
Absolutely.
but you know what it is? I mean, okay, so I mean, we've mentioned the four of us, quite a bit, and there's been a great, good, I don't know, chemistry, connection, and whatnot, and for that. So let's talk about that then, because Raquel, you have been such a glue in a lot of ways for the four of us to get together, and actually say, hey, there's something here that we can do together. What is it that you do that you think is that unifying factor? Because I just would love a little bit more of that.
Absolutely. It's one of those things that I always see the best in people. And it sounds so cliche, right? But in reality, that's what it is. Everybody has a potential. Everybody has that power within themselves to actually change the world. It's the truth. I didn't believe that until, a few years ago when I was like, okay, Raquel, wake up. You know you have it in there. You know you have it in your heart, and your heart is telling you, let's do this. Let's do this. You're a connector. You love being social. You love people, and you love having like this peaceful aura, making people smile, making people laugh, and spreading kindness. So sometimes people when I say that, they're like, this lady's crazy. She's not a lot about that. But once you get to know me, if you really have the opportunity to get to know me, you'll realize that who I am in front of the camera is who I am behind the camera. That's really
Yes.
who I am. And oh, thank you, Nick. Oh, so this is your payback for me talking about you. Okay, cool. That's fine. He's paying it back, right? But in reality, that's who I am. And, I get in front of these coffee chats, virtual coffee chats, because I really genuinely care for individuals. And I'm always looking to snap them out of whatever area they're in, snap them out to just say, hey, let's shake you up. You're amazing in there. You have so much potential. You can do so much. Are you living the life that you need to live or that you want to live, right? And because I remember I didn't have anybody to tell me that, I had to snap myself out of it. I didn't have somebody else who understood the struggle that I had been going through inside of me. So I tried to all that. I guess it was like 12 years that I had. I pretty much like froze myself to live somebody else's life and not
Mm,
mine. That now is I am unleashed, right? I
yes.
am unleashing all that potential I have that I knew I had, and I want to do it in the most authentic and instrumental way for other individuals. So, to go back to your question to answer it, what did I see in each and every one of you that I said, hey, there's something? First of all, you guys are amazingly talented, all three of y'all. Like, seriously, you see are an amazing person. You have this brain of yours that is just so creative in so many different aspects. I love it. You are literally
Mm.
like a pool of wisdom. And I'm not just saying that, because you're in front of me. I'm saying that because it is true. Mike, I mean, what can I say about our Kentuckian, counterpart there? He's amazing. His mind is also amazing, just businessy. I mean, oh my gosh, across the pond, the other side of the world. So it's just a matter of finding each other and how we can merge all those beautiful talents that we have and make
and it and it gels. Well, I love that you use the word unleash because I feel like that's your word of the year. Like
it.
because you're doing so much, I think more than I think you're really going out of your comfort level, which I think is absolutely amazing. So
Yes.
here, just we could just throw out the question to everybody out in the chat
Yeah.
there. So talk to us, gooses. Like tell geese. Is it geese? Geeses? Gooses?
Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Geese. It's
Is it
geese.
geese? Okay. Yeah. Well,
Geese. Yeah. Sea geese.
clearly, country through and through. Like,
But so talking about the word for 2023, and I did share this in my New Year's post as well, just because of all the things that I've been through, and I just told myself I've been, held back for so long. That's why I said my word this year is unleashed. Period. Ain't no stopping me. No one. Nothing. I'm unleashed, baby. So, what about yours?
mine is light, actually. And I'm not one typically to have like a word of the year kind of thing, but
Hmm.
a gal had posed it to me like 2 weeks ago. And, I'm sitting there and I had a sippy in my hand. I'm like, the hell's a word? Like what? And then I was like, it was, I didn't have anything at first, obviously, because I didn't think about it. And then boom,
Mhm.
it literally just came to me. And I'm like, light, light's my word. And unbeknownst to me, that was pretty much in the back of my mind, had been brewing. That's when I got the name of Brilliant Beam Media, because I wanted to combine the
Mhm.
light that we have all within ourselves, but that darkness before the light, right? When you embark on a new adventure, when you're doing something you've never done before, there's darkness in it because you just don't know. And yeah, so that's one of the big things that I feel that you know for me, light means multiple things. It is light as a light ray, but also light as in weight and all that stuff. So, there's that differentiation between light and, the ray, and light and weight. So, I know you didn't hear me half that time since you bounced out, but if the
I don't know
audience
what
heard me.
happened. I don't know what happened. My connection was just like, phew. I think we're getting a storm here or something. But anyhow, here I'm back.
No, no, no. Okay, so I'm like trying to figure this out here. Like, I don't know what our good friend here did this, but and everyone in the comments talked to us here, because it went from being like comments spread throughout to, and then Mike says, "Hey, I just paired it," and then now I'm not seeing any more comments from anybody else. It's just Nick. Like, it's almost like everyone said, "Screw this show, we're out of here." So
Oh, oh no.
I
Okay,
don't know if anyone's commenting anymore. Maybe I'll check. But
let me log in to see from my profile and see what's going on.
well, no, it's okay. You do it. You keep talking, girl, while I
Yeah,
look.
because I wanted to see people's word of the year. That was very important to me, and I'm not seeing them. The people comment, so I'm not sure what happened. Let me see if I can pull it up from me, from my end. Saim Idogan. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm
So
so
you're
sorry.
you're seeing it on the thing. Okay, let
Well,
me.
I'm seeing it in my, in
Yeah,
I'm
we
from
might
the
have
phone.
to. Well, that's. Oh, Bobby just said hello. Hi, Bobby.
Okay, so Mary Baker, hi love. Thank you for tuning in. And then this year is my year. Power is my word, says Mr. Idogan. Power. I love that. I love that. So good for you. Let's see.
Wait a second. Now, why is this saying that it's pre-live on your link? Is it? Did we
I'm
just lose
live.
everybody?
I have no clue, Line.
Oh
I
my goodness,
am
your event just disappeared. Are you seeing it live?
I'm seeing it live. Look, Mira.
The hell's going on with mine? Oy vey. Me and LinkedIn. I swear to God, I have like such a
Hey,
unloving love right now with it.
but no,
Anyone
for
in the
real.
chat that can actually chat back to us? I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna try and see if we can. We somehow lost her event connection. That's so freaking weird.
Oh gosh. Okay. We are trying something new, guys, so just bear with us. Usually use StreamYard, but we're using Restream. And so just bear with us. But having said that, we already talked about the reasoning why we're doing this. We want to definitely offer a space for individuals to be able to connect. So once we get our things together with the chats, hopefully we can get it together, right?
Yeah, no, okay, so yeah, freaking Mike. Just kidding. Hey, by the way, I really, really appreciate you said Saeed's word was power.
It's
What
power. Yes. Yes.
that is a really cool fracking. That's a cool word. And unfortunately, because I came in late, I'm not seeing any since Andrew. So anyone before Andrew Pooch's response, well, the sun is coming out in Seattle, Washington. Wait a second,
Oh,
sun's coming out. Oh, because of overcast. I'm like, it should be up
oh,
and out
I was
already.
like, wait, it's just 4:40 here. I'm like, the sun should be going down in a little bit. But okay. So I love that. I love, like I said, that people have powered words. I'm sorry, words for the year. And I know one of the ones that is here is Jody. Jody, I don't recall your word of the year, so if you don't mind sharing it with us, but I know that you've going through a transformation and a blossoming and starting a new chapter in your life. I'm not going to go into details, but it's just amazing what you've managed to go through and get done in a matter of like a few months, right? So it's using that vulnerability, is using your trauma and making it count. I'm always a firm believer of saying, hey, I'm going to make my trauma count, but in a positive way. I'm not going to dwell so much on it. Yes, you have to permit yourself and allow yourself to grieve, right? Whatever loss, whatever, whatever negative feeling that is that you went through. But at the same time, you must snap out of it. and use that same energy as propulsion to get you with that momentum. You see, you're talking about motion. It's all about
Motion,
motion. For
movement.
me, keep moving, even if
Yep.
if that translates into inching your way every single day. Do it. Why not? Who's stopping you? You're the only one who's stopping yourself. So, and I really believe that. And I have to have this self talk with me. It's like a self pep talk. I have to look at myself in the mirror and be like, okay, you got this, Raquel. You can do this. Like, go out there and help
It,
people. Go out there and
damn it, if
push
that
yourself.
works, girl, work it. Like own it. Like there's no shame in looking yourself in the mirror
Yeah.
saying, what's that Stuart Smalley, like, that whole skit whatnot, but gosh darn people like me. It's like, frack yeah, own it. That's okay. Like, I was listening to another speaker, public speaker, and she was talking about how over 70% of our inner monologue is negative. So if
Oh my
it
gosh,
takes
yes.
you looking in the mirror to look at yourself and smile and be like, I'm a bad ASS mofo, let's rock this house, fracking own it.
Hey. See, they're like, shake them, shake them. You didn't even see that. This is that Houston thing. I'll be like, okay,
Oh,
okay, I'm gonna do that.
shake
But
it
no,
off.
I know, right? But it is true. Some, honestly, God, like we're our worst critics. We really are,
Yeah.
and we need to make sure that we break that cycle because it really does. It's destructive. It really is destructive. So whenever I get on a coffee chat with individuals, I try to make sure that I take them to that point and just snap them out of it and say, yo, you can do it. Whatever difficulties you're going through, remember, there's always a solution. There's always a way out. If this one
Yes.
didn't work out, you move on to the next one. Or the worst that could happen is you take a step back to reassess which route to take. That's the worst
Yeah.
that can happen. But never stagnant. Like, do not let yourself to be stagnant in one freaking spot. That's where you're just
Yes.
going to rot and you're going to wither. Do
And
not allow that.
it is so toxic. I mean, think about it this way, and I'm going to go
Mm.
graphic because why wouldn't I? Because
You're Sia,
clearly,
of course.
because we can't see everyone's comments. Yeah, Damian Kinsey, self-talk needs to be positive. Let me go ahead and just bring it down to toilet like I always do. Imagine your sour stomach. It is this thing. It's called sour stomach, and
Mm.
it's because there's no movement. You're not pushing poop out of you. Literally, you're literally not pooping out the bad toxic stuff. And so if you can imagine yourself as a life, as an analogy of just standing in that excrement, and you're just like, it's fine, it's cool.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
there are many people that say, like, you stand and poop long enough, you don't smell the poop. The problem is you're still in poop. And if you can get
Right.
yourself out of it, then you realize how stinky that poopy was. So yes, you're welcome everyone for the poopy analogy.
Oh, Jesus, you were talking about poopy. Mike says his word of the year is intention. So, and I love that word, right? I don't know what was going on with Mike last year as to why he chose this specific word this year that means so much to him, intention. But I think it's amazing. Whatever that word is, I would say just show up for it on a daily basis. Period. No
Yes.
questions. Just you have to do the homework. You have to do the work. You tell yourself, it's like a self-talk. Like I'm telling you, I do this on a daily basis. I really do. And sometimes that's why I think I'm like, oh my gosh, is this what's going on with my voice? I talk to them much. I really do. So
Yeah.
intention is a beautiful word. I've seen some others who shared their words like blossom, right? Breakthrough. So everybody this year, for some reason, it's like they're alluding to having a purpose. It
Purpose.
has to mean
Yes.
something. It's not just like, oh, airy flowy. So everybody's really taking reins and really taking reins of their lives. And they're like, okay, I'm going to own this. This is mine. I got this. And I love that mentality. Look at Ashif. Ashif.
Ashif,
Ashif.
Haji, Ashif. Tell us if we were saying your name. Is it Ashif? Ashif. Um, would love to hear that. Look, my name is like mutilated every day. So please correct us if we're wrong.
Right.
But humility, like you said earlier, Rocky, with the fact that it's intentionality, it's
Mhm.
purpose. Like a lot of us post COVID, post pandemic,
Mhm.
humility is a huge one. I think we've
Yeah.
really had to level set our expectations, knowing that we can't go out. Like for Americans, us Americans, we are used to our independence and love our independence and demand our
Yes.
independence. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So Jody says her word is transformational. There you go.
There you
Talking
go,
about
transformational. Mike, are you sure you want to go? I was just about to pull you up.
Oh man, Mike, come say hi.
No,
Don't
he's
leave
rolling.
me.
He's like his nipples are freezing off. He's in his
Oh my
shed. Should
God.
we just do it just to like have
Yeah,
him look
Mike,
at us?
please
Yeah.
pull up and say hi.
We're pulling you up.
You can't do
Ah!
that.
He's like,
Wait,
oh no, don't you dare
wait.
pull me up. He's like, nope, I'm not gonna listen to any
You
of you
can't
guys. Nope.
leave.
He's like, I'm leaving you. I'm out of here. Screw you
You
all.
can't leave.
His mic is not even connected. Look at him, he's in his outhouse. You know you're live, Mike. We're talking
You're
to you.
live.
Yeah. Hey, go back home. Well, his kids had fever, so we were talking about that.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
been
no, I just
super.
got moody and sad and yeah, I haven't got flu symptoms yet, but I don't feel that well. Uh, but I'm
And
so
you're
excited
outside.
though. I'm so excited, Raquel. You know, everybody took a bath, put up makeup on and stuff on a Saturday. Jeez, at least I could do is blow my nose and go in the shed, right? Hey, this is awesome. I appreciate y'all.
No, I know you're having a rough time at it and all that stuff. So Mike, go away to the fam bam. Your
No,
priorities.
no,
We
no.
appreciate you.
Ask me a question or two. Look, I didn't show up just to say stupid stuff. I want to say something meaningful. Ask me something. It's
Well,
Raquel's show, so Miss
I
Raquel,
I have a question for you, Mike.
what's
What
that?
I have two. But the first one is very what brought you to LinkedIn and why did you decide to start this community?
Oh man, that's deep. You should have asked me like what kind of like chips I was gonna eat today. Daggum. All right. Um, yeah,
Dadgummit, take a drink, everyone.
man. Look, first of all, Sia called me pretty, so I'm gonna get a short of that and just play it all the time now. So you'll never say that again. But long story shorter, if I ever had one, I didn't like sales.
Oh no. Are we
I didn't
losing you,
like
Mike?
direct. I didn't like bothering people. The worst thing you can talk to about Americans is,
Yeah, you're there.
can you
We
hear me?
lost you for a little bit though. We can hear you now.
Yeah, so I mean, COVID hit. I couldn't go out and play, and I talked about money, and nobody in America wants to hear about money, especially when they ask you about it. And so I didn't know what to do. I was a terrible salesman. So I just decided that I was going to go out there, sort people like the post office, not make the mail, just sort the mail, sort people, find people that thought like me, who had a heart like me, and just love on those people, do all I could to help them succeed, and just hope that they would repay that and see that and want to do it back. And guess what? 13 months later, it pretty much worked. But it was a hellish 12 months, Raquel. It was seriously, I had no clue that this would happen. And I look back and I had a mentor that told me, when you go through all the crap and all the pain and all the struggles, he says, when you finally arrive at your goals and you start getting those things in place in your life, he said, you'll never remember all the crap and hard stuff. And he's true. All I can see is you and Jody Lamb and Nick and Sia and everybody doing good things, people coming to us, wanting to be involved in something, that's positive and pushing people up, man. And, you know, they're right. The crap is temporary. The results could be legendary if you keep it going. So, that's it. I just wanted to make friends, man. I had no friends, so I just got up here and started being nice and using kindergarten skills and hot dog at work. Look, you're here and you're blowing up, and that makes me happier seeing you guys blow up than me blow up.
All ships
Right.
rise with the tide.
And
Right? All
absolutely,
ships rise with the tide.
I love what he just said. He said the crap is temporary, but the success, I guess he said, is legendary. I mean, Jesus, what a way to summarize seriously what you're about and what you've brought to the table on this platform.
Yes.
That's the fever talking. You can thank Mr. Fluid for that one, man. Yeah, that was good. That was good. So I'm gonna
Dude.
leave while I'm on a high note, man. That was sage like dude. So I'm gonna take hey, I'll bring the silly Wednesday. So now I know I got a co-host. So if I'm like really like definitely ill, guess who'll be doing my show Wednesday?
Rocky.
Hey.
Man.
Dun,
The
dun,
only thing
dun.
is my numbers will go up when I'm not there. My little ego will get hurt, man. I'm seeing these numbers going, dadgummit, I had to try hard. You two took a bath and look what happened. I mean, it's amazing. I love it.
Dadgummit, take a sip.
All right. Well, this ain't my show. I'm going to give it back to Raquel. This was fun, though, because you steal my show once every 2 weeks. So I appreciate the opportunity to try to steal your show. But, man, you guys are great. Love having fun with you guys. And we turned Annie Wu into Willy Wonka. You and Jody Lamb and Sia did on accident, bro. So that was, let's help more people. If anybody's in the comments, man, reach out. I'm here to communicate, talk, help you. If you don't fit in anywhere, or you just want to hang out and do good things, man, this is for you. So I appreciate y'all. Raquel, see you. You're the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
you,
Good night.
Michael. Go and hug the babies.
Yeah, for the family, man. Get some rest, sir.
Yes,
See ya.
ma'am. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Well, I mean,
okay. Oh, wait. Do you want me to remove you? I'll just remove him. There we go.
oh, how does that feel to actually drop him off?
It actually felt really damn good to be like, delete.
Get out.
You're out of here. Gave him the boot. Das boot.
Where is our British boy? Is Mr. Smether still around?
Honey, well, first off, he was like in bed, so he's not backstage. He's on the chat. And secondly, like legit, we like, oh, hey, Andrew. He's what is Mike drinking? Whiskey? Clearly not drinking whiskey because that poor guy was up all night. His kid had his daughter, Emma, had a fever of like 103 or something like that. So it's pretty wicked.
Yes.
So sorry I can't share the chat, you guys, because I don't know what the hell Mike did, but he freaking just hijacked the chat. So 104.5. Oh, that definitely was ER worthy.
Yeah. So
that
he had
sucks.
to take his kiddos to the ER. But yes, Annie Wu, definitely. I want to give her a shout out. She went MIA for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, I miss you, girl. Where are you? But yes, best chocolate ever. I love it. I love it. And I'm glad that she's back. And it's like she seems like she's working, just doing magical stuff with chocolate. Like Mike said, she's a Willy Wonka.
No, I love that she called it Willy, because Willy Wonka is like one of my favorite all-time movies. Hey, I want to give a shout out because I think she's gonna be a future Hound. Madison Corta. Yeah, I love this girl. She just a shout out for. So again, if anyone wants to network with Madison, unfortunately we can't like share profiles here, but Madison Court says she just got let go. So if, I know tech had a brutal week this week. I mean, like 100,000 jobs lost. Like it's been a brutal week all around. So unfortunately she was part of that mix. Oh, Nick says he's still here. Yay, Nick. Here, we'll just say Nick's still here.
You can get on audio and say hi.
I mean, you have the back links, or if you want to, like, I don't know, get dressed again. I think he was literally in bed.
Yeah, I know. But no, I'm glad you brought that up. It's an unfortunate situation, what's happening all over the country with these massive layoffs. I know it's hit a couple of people that I know, and it was shocking. I'm not going to name any names, but it's extremely shocking, for them to be going in this literally situation, because you would never expect that. I would have never expected that, just because they're individuals who are very prominent in their industries and they're experts, So right. To me, that was extremely shocking, and I'm still processing. I cannot even imagine what they're going through. But this is why, another reason why important, spaces like this, offering these type of spaces for individuals to convene, right? And say, hey, I'm going through this. Do y'all know anybody? Do y'all know a recruiter? Like, I will definitely urge people and instance people to make it in the comments and say, hey, I'm looking for a recruiter, or I've been let go. There's no shame in that. There isn't any shame. Right now, maybe you, hey, tomorrow, maybe one of us. You just never know. But the power of this platform is immense. So I definitely encourage you to share whatever thing you may be going through. If you've been laid off, say it in the comments. You never know who we may be able to refer you to or connect you with, who may be able to help you and take you on to that next step. So, or reach out to us in the DMs if you don't feel comfortable with sharing that type of information. We're here to definitely support one another through thick and thin, because we are a family. And I will leave it at that in that sense.
The dysfunctional family. I'm just kidding. No, hey, real quick, I do want to say, because we can't share it again. Thanks, Mike. But Ernest, thank you so much. So he shared a link. So Madison, I hope you're like checking that out. And anybody else that's looking, it's Amazon.com /ACE Your Interview Ultimate Guidebook. And apparently it was highly recommended. So everyone go to Amazon, ACE Your Interview Ultimate Guidebook. That's really cool. And that's real cool. So, yes, Jody said we are family. And Chris Pome says hello. So he's part of the Mike's Restream. That's so sorry.
Okay. Chris Pome. Yes. So Oh, Madison is in the comments. Hey, Madison. Thank you for stopping by.
Yes,
Anyhow,
and
y'all.
dare we have someone in the background here who actually got dressed to join us? Are we ready for it?
Okay. Well, that's going to
Drum
make
roll.
my evening.
Should we drum roll this? Okay, hold on. Ready? Oh.
He's wearing.
Why'd you go vertical? You were looking fine horizontal.
Okay, hang on.
There you
Right.
go. Look at you, handsome. Or you can go vertical. Who care? No one care.
I've
Good.
literally I've put a jumper on and a cap on. I am in bed.
Good morning.
You were in bed in your post this morning, so you know you're going to bed now.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do a live where I've got my eyes closed telling a cheesy joke, am I? So anyway, here I am, just for you.
Anyone that doesn't know,
Ta-da!
he's
There
our
you go.
local idiot. He's our local idiot. Yeah, so I bought both books, and I do not know why. The green one came in, but not the orange one. So
I don't know.
I just can't believe you calling me a local idiot.
Hey,
well, I mean, when it comes to like the internet, everyone's local, right? Like,
No. I want to correct you. I'm a national idiot, an international idiot. It's very different.
I was going to correct you. I was going to say international.
Yes.
My bad.
I'm an international idiot. Yeah. Come on, get it right. Anyway.
Side note, I do want to add, Andrew, if you're in InfoSec as well, I would like to connect with you just because my background is also in cybersecurity and they're always looking for people. But I have a bone to pick on that because they say they're hiring, but they want entry-level people with 5 years experience. That's some bull SHI who. That's all I'm saying. So I'd love to talk to you about that because my previous podcast, CISO Diaries, and I'm actually launching another podcast shortly, is some cybersecurity double standards.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Nick, thank you so much for joining us. That was very, very kind of you, as we just had you in the show this past Wednesday. And you shared so much of your story, personal story. I'm getting a lot of feedback from him, I think. And it was, it was definitely amazing. And we definitely want to continue highlighting that. So we may think of a second follow-up type thing, right? Where we're working on.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to tell me what I'm doing? I'm sorry. I was trying to read comments and catch up here. Sorry. Wait, was that a question to me? What are we doing?
Just see if you wanted to add anything before he really goes to bed because it's too late for him.
I'm so sorry. No, go to bed. Okay, look, we promised him at some point we were going to do an AM live stream so he can actually be decent for us and not zombie like. So Nick, we are fully cognizant of the fact that we've killed you twice this week. So thank you, sir.
You're very welcome, and I look forward to a European conversation where I've got you, Mike, and Raquel all on the same call. I look forward to that.
We thank you, sir.
We appreciate you, sir. Have sweet dreams are made of these. Who are we to disagree?
Good night, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And so,
all right.
Yeah, that was neat. But anyhow, girls, so we're heading towards the end of the show, into our time. But I just wanted to see if there were any other individuals in the audience who wanted to say anything, give a shout out, or post that they are looking for a job, anything that we can highlight in the next couple of minutes so that they can get some sort of visibility. And also, if you're interested in getting your book featured, as you know, we featured a couple of books on this show, please DM one of us and we can definitely get working on that. Also, if you would like to work with any of our, individuals here with Brilliant Being Media or the Hounds of Business, again, we're always open and welcoming to new individuals in our community. Also, if you would definitely want to start sponsoring, we can actually, We're open to all of that. So this is a very welcoming community. This is, again, we really want to make sure that we embrace and nurture all sorts of individuals from different industries. And just because, we like to be very lovable and silly, we get down to the nitty gritty. We get down to business. Don't take us, and that we do. But today, since it's Saturday, it's social Saturday. It's a very chilled vibe. Okay. So any comments that are coming through?
Yeah, well, I do want to point out, thank you for the compliment, Chris. And yeah, man, go for it. Like, go into radio, man, if that's their jam. Like, I personally think there is so much opportunity in all the different types of mediums out there. And so broadcasting 100%, I think there is. So, fighting age and not having a piece of paper, it does suck at times, but sometimes you either, like, it just depends on a lot of careers, right? Sometimes you do need this experience, but sometimes the certifications matter. Like, let's be honest, I would like a experienced doctor, but sometimes I want to test some broader knowledge, and that's what the paper kind of like covers, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, I'd rather work with a practitioner than someone that's only book smart. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's always time and place to do that. Another thing. So as we wind down here, do you want to give a shout out? I think it was Adriana that said on Social Saturday, I think her live stream is going to be going up. So everyone head on her way. I'm trying to find it if she posted a link or not.
Okay.
But if not, like go on LinkedIn and just look her up, you guys. I would highly recommend that. But otherwise, Raquel, I say let's just. I didn't get to finish the outro. So do you want to just play the intro again? Shall we do that?
Yeah, we can. Absolutely. Not a problem. But like I said, I wanted to make sure that people got an opportunity to do that. We will definitely try to do this on a weekly basis for sure. I think this can definitely become a thing.
A thing. And, the feedback we need is what time is good for everybody. I'm sensing, since we have a lot of international, like we got to figure out that balance that we can kind of get as much as possible. So I don't know. That's my vibe, but we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, send your suggestions to us as far as time. And like I said, we're very flexible. We definitely want to be able to cater to a broad audience, as this is a connection corner. So it is worldwide. All right, y'all. But anyhow, thank you so much for those individuals who showed up, who came and showed their support and their love. I love you guys. You know who you are. And make sure that you follow, connect with us. We don't bite. We're individuals that we care about you guys and genuinely, authentically want to help you get to the next level. Okay. So thank you all. I love you. Sia, I love you. Mike, I love you. I love everybody. And thank you so much. And we'll be seeing you next week. Yeah.
All right.
Hey y'all, welcome to my corner. This is your girl Raquel, aka Raki. Step into our world of connections where I'm a proud Hounds of Business Pack leader, which is a community of entrepreneurs committed to sharing positivity, growing together, and never forgetting to inject some fun. Get to know amazing people in this safe space, so come and join me in my connection corner.